Hey beautiful people, what is up and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another, this isn't even a new releases video. What is this? Welcome to another first impressions video. I'm actually going to be testing out the Girlcult quad that I picked up during my Sweet Beauty haul. I'll be sure to link that video down below to show you guys all of the Chinese beauty brands that I picked up. And the first one that really caught my eye that I knew that I immediately wanted to test out for you guys is Girlcult. So I picked up, they call this the number 52 quad. So you do get 4 shades, pretty, decently sized palette, very, very unique packaging. It is such like a unique brand where I feel like the package reminds me like, what are those, mussels? Shells, clams. It's like it gives sea vibes, you know what I mean? And I think it's absolutely beautiful and unique and different from what else is on the market. So in my Sea Beauty haul, I tried to get a couple of different brands to test out for you guys, and Girlcult was one that I've seen floating around in sort of the indie spaces a lot more recently, and it's one that I've been really interested in trying out. My friend Quairbones actually did pick up a couple of these, I want to say a couple months ago, and I saw them use it and I was like, that actually looks like a super interesting brand. So again, this is the number 52 palette. We do have 4 shades, 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. And what I'm going to do for today's video is I'm going to swatch these for you guys. I'm actually going to do it live now because I haven't done any swatches outside in so long. It's just gray. It's gray and raining. It's supposed to rain for like 4 days. Whatever. So I'm going to swatch them live for you guys right here. And then I'm going to do 2 looks, come back at the end and give you guys my final thoughts. Now, the last thing that I want to flag in terms of product details, again, I picked this up on the Sea Beauty Mall website, and the price of this palette is $32.99. So, like I said, we have 2 shimmers. We have 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. So I'm going to swatch the mattes first. And then we have 2 multi-chromes. And this one, it actually has a black overlay on it, which is super duper interesting. So here we have the 4 shades. So we have that beige matte, red matte, the first multi-chrome, so here we have the 4 shades. This is so beautiful. And if you know me, you know I love a good red, orangey, fiery color story. Okay, so let's dive into the demo. Okay, I'm so excited to put this on the eyes. I'm of course going to start with this shade here. There are no shade names, partly because this is such a small palette. Oh, that is pretty. I'm going to put that in the crease as my transition shade. Oh my God. That is beautifully soft and so pigmented.
You ain't gotta like my decisions. What you care about, all my options.
Oh, I love this already. This actually has way more depth than I was thinking. Okay, we can work with that. And then we have the deep red. This is like terracotta technically. And we're gonna put that into the outer parts of the eye here. I almost wonder if I should have flipped this, where I put the red in the crease and then this brown in the outer part. But hey, too late now. Okay, time for the shimmer. This is technically a shimmer, and I only know this because I saw someone else use it, and there's an overlay. Did you guys see that? An overlay of black, but it's a red shimmer. So I'm just gonna pick that up, plop that. Oh my God. I'm trying to keep this look tame and not make it super bold. But it's hard to do that when I'm working with red eyeshadow, you know what I mean? You guys know how I feel about a good red eyeshadow. This is gorge. It's also super, super finely milled, so it doesn't have those chunky textures that some of these other brands will do. And it's not super creamy or super dry. So if you have oily lids or like, you know, textured lids, I think that this would work for pretty much everybody. And I'm saying I think because I've said this before, but if this is your first time watching me, I don't have oily lids. I don't have like any real issues. I don't have hooded eyes. So when it comes to eyeshadow, most of them just simply work for me. And then of course we're going to go in with the second shimmer. Oh, that's a beautiful purple green multi-chrome. Silver. Oh, there's so many colors in there. Pink. And that, of course, goes into the front half of the eye here. And that's it. That's the look. Let me go ahead, clean this up, and come back and show you guys the final look. Okay, so I decided to do a bonus look because I really want to try something just very simple, very neutral with this. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this all over the lid, this multi-chrome, and then I'm just going to use this brown matte shade to buff out the edges, because that has kind of been like my go-to for a lot of looks lately, is a very, very simple 1/2 and done. So I primed my lids with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm just going in with my fingers, you know, just patting this all over the lids. This primer is a sticky / well, I should call it like a tacky primer. So it does help shimmers stick really well, prevents fallout. So just patting that onto the lid all over. Then I'm gonna go in with a brush and clean up around the edges. So we've laid down the shimmer, and then just tapping into the matte, I'm gonna go around the edges and just blend that out. Tapping a little bit extra into the outer corner. Okay, and this is it. This is the look. Let me go ahead, finish up the rest of my face. I'll come back and show you guys. And like, honestly, I love creating these simple looks lately. Like, I just think they look so good. They're so quick and easy. Okay, let me finish up the rest of my face. So let me just let go, let go. You've seen us more than friends, and I'ma just move on. Yeah, it hurts, I won't pretend, but I'll take you by your word, and I'll walk away before it starts to hurt. So I'ma let go. Okay, I'm back, and this is the final look. And yes, the afro is back. I know y'all got a little bit used to the braids, but like, I miss my afro so much, you guys. And you guys probably have not ever seen me with an afro, because I typically wear my hair like curls, with my curls super defined, which it was yesterday, and I combed it out this morning because I was like, I need an afro. Don't ask me the logistics or like the why of why I needed an afro, but when my hair is at its poofiest, that's when I feel the most beautiful. So the afro is back. I love it so much. I just can't. Anyways, let's talk about it. So this Girlcult palette, honestly, you guys, I really loved how this performed. I was super surprised by the sort of texture of the shimmers. Like, these are super finely milled, but they aren't dry, you know what I mean? There's a little bit of creaminess to it where it helps it stick to the lids, but it's not so creamy that if you have oily lids, it's going to become a problem. And I really appreciated that, and I really appreciated how small and fine the shimmer particles in here are, because if you do have textured lids or if you have issues with creasing, I think sometimes those larger particles can make it really, really obvious. And I do think because these are sort of like that thinner, smaller, like particle size, you can wear this in a less dramatic way if you really want to. Also, the mattes on this, well, damn, I didn't know what I was expecting. Now, would I have preferred that this was like a brown instead of like a red matte? Honestly, yes, because I don't need a red matte, and I've been really into the neutrals lately, but I do like this brown one because this is actually, I feel like, a lot richer on the eyes than it is in the pan. Like, I think it gives a really nice, deep, smoky, grungy look for my complexion. Not too grungy, but like it does get a little bit dark, and I was like, oh, I thought this might have been a little bit light for me, but it's perfection. And it can be blended out, so it's a little bit more of a transition shade, or like packed on to get a little bit more depth. I really like this. I really, really like this. And I really like the formulation of this palette. I think everything from the packaging to cool, it's unique. I am very interested in trying more from this brand. I think Girlcult is probably slept on. And if you are interested in it, I definitely think you should check it out. Make sure you check out C Beauty Mall because that's where I picked mine up. I'm not sure where else or if they're being sold anywhere else. They probably do have a standalone website. I don't know. But I can definitely say that this is a brand where the eyeshadows, at least this one eyeshadow that I've tried, makes me want to come back for more. So there's that. Anyways, let me know in the comments, you guys. Have you guys tried Girlcult? Because I've been seeing them pop up a little bit more often. I think they're becoming a little bit more popular, at least in my circles. So let me know if you've tried Girlcult, or if you've even just seen the brand, and if you're interested in doing that, in trying them, or, you know, testing them out or whatever. Leave all of that in the comments below. If you don't know what to comment, or you just don't want to write anything, but you want to support, go ahead and leave an orange heart. I feel like I'm trying to get back into this filming thing. I'm so out of the groove, you guys, so these next couple of videos might feel a little bit awkward, but it's because I haven't filmed in weeks. I just didn't have it, but now I think, you know, I'm trying to get there again. So leave all that in the comments. And if you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can join the fam. We're gonna start the new year strong. We're gonna go into it with like full gusto, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything from me. As always, I want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all so much more than you know. I hope you're having a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that fun jazz, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.